my goodness, the Magnificent Throwbacks. So, from the time that I created Dave as a character, I knew that I wanted to give him what one of my workshop colleagues at West Virginia called Dave's very own story, and that it is. So, when you see Dave throughout the stories leading up to this one, he is constantly on drugs, he's constantly out of touch with reality. In Midway, he's passed out on a beach. In No Sugar Tonight, he's playing with his drumsticks on his legs and screaming the chorus to Whole Lotta Love by Led Zeppelin. The guy is he's a train wreck, and I wanted to write him as a pathetic 60-something-year-old man who just really has no idea what is going on in the real world. So the Magnificent Throwbacks is about Dave getting out of rehab and forming a band with some of the guys that he met in rehab, which was kind of a real thing that I heard about and decided to use as the inspiration for this story. So, downside is the band is really, really bad. And at first, this doesn't really bother him, but eventually, the story is largely about him realizing exactly how much he missed out on by virtue of the fact that he was not in touch with reality for the majority of his life. So that's kind of the focus of the story, is how he changes as a result of this experience that he has with these guys. So it really is one of my favorites in terms of characterization, not just because Dave is one of my favorites and also kind of a fan favorite for people that like this book, but also because he's just so much fun to write in general, and this story is just one of my favorites in terms of how his character changes.